Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to this has to be day number 4, week 14, fall 2024 of our journey together, and it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's classes. Let's begin. Today we're going to be looking at, let me head up. My name is Mr. Petit. Today has to be Thursday the 5th of December, 2024. The subject is, of course, mathematics, and the topic for today is we're going to be looking at the topic. We're going to be looking at the rectangular coordinate system. The rectangular coordinate system. Okay.
Actually never learned this.
Say it again.
I actually never learned this.
You really have. It's just a different name. I'm sure everyone have done this before. I am almost certain.
No problem.
Yes, you have learned this before. You have learned this before in some way.
I don't think so.
Yes.
I don't know the topic name.
I'm telling you, you have learned this before. You had to. Okay, so the rectangular, like when I was at your age, for those of you who are much younger, I did not know it as this name, but this is like the official name of it. I didn't learn this name until I went to higher education, like they call it. But this is what we call it. Like in all of the official textbooks and stuff, you would find it by this name. But all of you have heard about it before in some way. Maybe not in that way, the name, but the name is not really important. The most important thing is how to do it. And so we're gonna be looking at that right now. So the rectangular coordinate system is very important. It's very important in mathematics. This is so important. I don't care what level of mathematics you're doing. The rectangular coordinate system is very crucial. You haven't done all that you need to do in math. If we haven't looked at the rectangular coordinate system, you need it. All right. And in your exam, in every math exam that they give you, this will be there. It has to be. They can't avoid it. Another name, so you all might know it as this. All right. Another name for this. So another name for the rectangular coordinate system is the XY plane. Ever heard of that? The XY plane.
Oh yes, but I haven't learned it.
I know it as the XY axis.
Okay.
Petit, I never heard about that.
Never heard of XY plane?
I learned about this.
I've heard of it, but I've never learned it.
I never heard of it.
I think
the only thing I know is X
is what and Y is going across.
The opposite way. The opposite way.
Oh.
Yeah, the opposite way. So the rectangular coordinate system or the XY plane. Okay, that's another name for it. On this XY plane, so on this XY plane or rectangular coordinate system, like we learned, so we trying to use our vocabulary. So on this XY plane or rectangular coordinate system, we are able to plot points. That's why it's important. We're able to plot points. We are able to draw graphs. So remember the linear equations that I showed you, right? So all the linear equations that we've been solving before, remember I talked to you also about a quadratic equation, cubic equation. All of those equations that we have, we're able to visually see them, right? So the XY plane or the rectangular coordinate system is a way to plot the points on that function, on that equation, and to be able to visually see it. What do we mean by this equation? How can we visualize it? And that's why I like the rectangular coordinate system. That's why I like the XY plane, because we're able to see it visually, right? And it's kind of fun. So you're able to plot points and draw graphs of various, draw graphs of various figures, right? And functions, okay? Or I should just say equations, to be honest. So that's what we're able to do on the XY plane. So what are two things we're able to do on the XY plane? Two things we're able to do on the XY plane. We're able to do what? We're able to
draw a graph.
Very good. We're able to plot points and we're able to draw graphs. So all of you have done that before, right? In some way. Plot points and draw graphs, right? In some way. Am I right or no? Hello? Y'all never plot points before?
No.
I'm plotting graphs in school right now.
No, sir.
Who's doing graphing in school?
Me.
Cameron?
Mr.
Alea?
Buti, I didn't get my graph paper yet. We don't need graph paper for this class, right?
Yes, we do.
I mean, like now.
Yeah. If you don't have
I
graph
thought you
paper,
say after Christmas break.
if you don't have graph paper, we just have to draw it, like actually. So there's another name for, the rectangular coordinate system, for the rectangular coordinate system. And that name is the Cartesian plane. The Cartesian plane. Named after the guy who invented it. So you could blame him for maths. Cartesian plane.
Yeah, it's kind of Christmas themed. The
Is
red
it?
and green.
The lettering. Okay, I was not aiming for that, but okay, thank you. On the coordinate plane, by the way, let me show you the guy who we love because he invented mathematics. Let me show you all them.
Sarcasm was spotted.
I know, right? Cartesian. His name is
Isaac Newton.
no, not Isaac Newton. The guy who invented the Cartesian plane. The guy.
Cartesian?
Vinci.
Oh, it's named after him.
Cartesian?
His name is, here we go. Rene Descartes. There he is. I'm gonna show you his picture of him. He look evil.
Because he is evil.
He's not evil. He's a good guy.
Yes, Mr. Buti, I feel like a bunch of pictures from back then. All of them look evil from back then.
Same there,
A
Rene.
lot of them.
Oh my god.
Scary.
Renee-
Mama, from the
Rene.
Smurfs.
Rene.
Mr. Buti, he look like he plotting something.
Yeah, he look like he's plotting something, right? I love it. I love the pun.
He plotting something on paper and
Yeah.
another basis.
Looks
So-
very evil.
Now, he's not responsible for the entire mathematics, because mathematics is a combination of people bringing their ideas and thoughts together, right?
Author's purpose,
So
Hi.
say it again.
feed, inform, entertain.
So yeah, so this is Rene. And then, so he's the one who invented this thing we were doing. So on the coordinate plane, we
Mr.
have, go ahead.
If you say mathematics is based off like the opinions and
Not opinions. I didn't say opinions. I didn't
I
say
mean
opinions.
the thoughts of people, what makes them technically correct?
No,
and other-
okay. Okay, it's like they didn't they didn't. That's a good question. So to be honest, mathematics is just the true inventor of mathematics is God. So if you really want to blame someone, you have to blame God, because all mathematicians do is they figure out systems that's already there. Like, not that they make them up, right? So for example, if you own a bucket and you want to count the sheep, right? You want to figure out how much sheep you have, right? You would have to count. That's where natural numbers come from. You would have to say, okay, I have one sheep. Okay, that sheep have a baby. So how much sheep I have now? Oh, I don't have one no more. I can't say I have one. What do I have? I have 1 + 1, and that's what?
2.
2. And that's maths, right? So who invented that? You can't say the person who say 1 + 1 invented it. He didn't invent it. He just discovered what was already there. If you understand what I'm saying?
That's
So, but what they did invent is that they invented.
Like Isaac Newton and gravity?
Exactly. So they didn't invent it, they just discovered it. Or sometimes what they do invent is they invent quicker ways to get to a particular answer, like a more easier way. So yeah, it's still legit. It's just that they are just discovering what's already there and making it more efficient and more easier to use, if you understand what I mean.
Okay,
So
that's all.
yeah. So this is not literature where we just study people's thoughts and opinions, and no, this is a hard science. On the coordinate plane, we have the main horizontal line. Now, when we say horizontal line, that's what? Left to right. Okay, horizontal means left to right. So remember that. So horizontal is left to right. What is vertical? What is vertical?
Up and down.
Up and down.
Up and down. So if horizontal is left to right, vertical is obviously up and down. So on the coordinate plane, we have the main horizontal line, which we call the x-axis, insert one, which we call the x-axis, and the
Y.
and the main vertical line. A vertical line means it goes up and down, which we call the what? I already said it, right? So left to right is x-axis, and vertical, which we call the y-axis. There we go, yeah. So y-axis is up and down, x-axis is left to right. So let me say it again. Y-axis is up and down, and x-axis is left to right. Okay, that's how it goes. So several things we have. We have rectangular coordinate system, which is the same thing as XY plane, which is the same thing as Cartesian plane, named after this guy, René Descartes. And then we have the main horizontal line, which goes from left to right. That's the main horizontal line that goes from left to right. And that is what we call the x-axis. There are multiple horizontal lines, but this is the main one that goes from left to right. That's called the x-axis.
I don't understand the z-axis.
Oh no, the z, you don't have to worry about that because that's the XYZ plane. That's three-dimensional. And then the main vertical line, which goes up and down, we call it the y-axis. Okay. Now we always write the x coordinate. Oh, by the way, sorry, before that, let's talk about a point. So a point on the rectangular coordinate system, or what we just call, the teacher probably might just call it the graph. Okay. A point on the rectangular coordinate system has an x coordinate. So it has an x coordinate. One point has an x coordinate and a y coordinate. and a y coordinate. All right, one point has the x coordinate and a y coordinate. Okay, that's very important. One point has the x coordinate and a y coordinate. Now we always write the which one we write first, the x coordinate or the y coordinate? Which one we write first?
The X.
Yeah, we always write the x first. So we always write the x coordinate first, the x coordinate before the y coordinate. And they are written using parentheses. Sorry, they're written as a pair, using parentheses. And the parentheses we use is x comma y. The coordinate plane has 4 quadrants. How many quadrants?
4.
4 quadrants. 4 quadrants. And I'm going to show you the 4 quadrants here. Okay. So on the side, so this is that. You could write this on the side, or you could write this. You could draw this on the side, or no, you have to draw it underneath the notes. So I'm gonna draw the rectangular coordinate system, and I'm going to label it. Okay. So insert.
Sentence done. Go and take up all my space.
Yeah, put it underneath. Like I said, put it underneath. All right. I put it on the side because obviously I'm on landscape mode, you know, with this slide. So it's not like I could do it underneath. So this right here, which axis is this one? Which axis is this one? The same thingy. This is the x-axis or the y-axis?
X-axis.
Y.
Y-axis. Very good. Y. Y goes from y goes up and down, and then this one that goes across. Which axis is that?
X.
X.
The x-axis. Very good. All right. And why is it called? Now, someone may say, Mr. Vitti, why do they call it the rectangular coordinate system? Right? Why is it called the rectangular coordinate system? And the reason is very simple, because if you look carefully, let me actually just draw it.
I thought it was form squares.
If you look at it carefully, this is, if I do it fully, there we go, go down, and we go like this. Yeah, this is the rectangular coordinate system. There we go. There we go. So, and if you have it bigger, obviously it'll be like a bigger graph. So all graphs have this particular form. Now, let me label it. We call this.
So the top 2 ones supposed to be squares and top 2 ones supposed to be, the top bottom one's supposed to be rectangles.
All of them are rectangles. And I say rectangle, it's a shape, overall shape of rectangle. That's why we call it the rectangular coordinate system.
Do we have to draw this?
Yes, you have to draw this. So that means you need a ruler. Please use a ruler to draw this. If you do not have a ruler, then you have to use a straight edge. Okay, use a straight edge if you don't have a ruler. Okay. And so we say that this is the y-axis. Okay, this is the y-axis. And then we say that this one is the x-axis. Now, how many quadrants do we have? How many quadrants do we have?
4.
4. This is the first quadrant. We call it quadrant I. That's the first quadrant. This is usually the first quadrant. Positive, positive. This is the best quadrant. This is the funnest quadrant. You don't want to mess with any other quadrant. This is the best. Then after that, it becomes very rough because then you have the negative side and you have this negative, positive. This is the second quadrant. It's the second quadrant. And then you have the third quadrant, which is all negative. That's going to be the third quadrant, which is all negative. All negative. All the points in this quadrant are going to be negative. And then you have the fourth quadrant. The fourth quadrant, which is going to be IV. All right, so the first, second, third, and fourth quadrant. And this, my friend, is what we call the rectangular coordinate system. The XY plane, the Cartesian plane, that's the other names, or a graph, right? That's what we mean.
That's why it's always used in homework.
Yeah, why is it?
Like instead of numbers, you put I, 2I, 3I, and for 4, it's IV.
Exactly, exactly. Go ahead, Sasha, you can read the paragraph on the rectangular coordinate system for me.
I'm in a bit of a noise. I'm at the SC Max person
Oh,
school.
okay, never mind. Crimson,
Yes, sir.
read the paragraph we have here on the rectangular coordinate system.
Yes, sir. The rectangular coordinate system is very important in mathematics. Another name for this is the XY plane. On this XY plane or rectangular coordinate system, we are able to plot points and draw graphs of various figures and functions. There is another name for the rectangular coordinate system, and that name is the Cartesian plane.
Cartesian plane, yes.
On the coordinate plane, we have the main horizontal line, left to right, which we call the x-axis, and the main vertical line, up and down, which we call the y-axis. A point on the rectangular coordinate system has an x-coordinate and a y-coordinate. We always write the x-coordinate before the y-coordinate, and they are written as a pair using parentheses, x, y. The coordinate plane has 4 quadrants.
Very good. The coordinate plane has, I should say, has 4 quadrants. Has. All right, let me know if y'all understand this, please. Let me know if y'all get this so far. So far, so good. Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
No.
Do we like this more than
Excuse me, Mr. Viti.
1 second? Do we like this more than
No, sir, I don't understand.
Understand.
I like definitely do.
Rounding is better.
rounding is better?
Right.
Yes,
Well, this is slightly easier. I know exactly how you do it.
Okay. Alora, you say you don't understand?
I don't
Yes.
understand either, Mr. Viti.
Antoine, you don't understand?
Yeah, sir, I don't understand.
Where were you? We even had the man on the screen.
I was right there. I saw the man, the ugly man.
Even please leave the Renee Descartes alone. All right, so the y-axis, Antoine, is the one that goes up and down. Okay, up and down. You understand that?
Yes,
That's the
sir.
y-axis. The x-axis is the one that goes across. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This whole thing we call the rectangular coordinate system, Cartesian plane or XY plane. The whole thing. It has 4 quadrants. This is the first quadrant. This is the second quadrant. This is the third quadrant. This is the fourth quadrant. And that's all you need to know right now. That's it.
Okay, that's it.
That's it for the slide so far. All right.
Okay.
Now, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Let me know if you're writing this down. Ajani, are you writing this down? There's Ajani. Ajani,
Yes.
are you writing this down? Where's Ajani?
Yes.
Are you done? For those of you who are finished writing this down, please take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Alex, are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Aiden Bethel, where's Aiden Bethel?
Yes, sir.
Are you writing this down, Aiden?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? Which part are you on?
I'm finished writing it down. I'm gonna send you it now. I've been gone for a little while.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that. What happened? Were you ill or something? What happened?
I wasn't able to use my phone for a little while.
Okay. I need you to take a picture of your work and send to me via WhatsApp. Those persons who are finished. Where is Malicio? Malicio, are you there? Where's Malicio? Can you hear me? I can't hear you, Malicio. Vincent, are you there? Where's Vincent? Vincent, can you hear me? Let me see if I could call them. Vincent, can you hear me? Where's Vincent? For those of you who are finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Okay. Malicio, I still can't hear you. I'm gonna call you. Yes, Malicio, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, so the problem is, where's your phone?
I'm using my phone now.
Use your phone right now. Okay. Do you use your phone in my class? Like to do other stuff? Do you just use your phone in my class to do other things besides the work?
No, sir. I use my laptop.
So why you want me to tell me that you and where's your brother? Why you want me to tell me that you and your brothers be on your phone in my class? Why is that? You can't be on your phone in my class, Malicio. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
You have to be focused on the work. You know, your mother is paying money for you to be in the classes and you have to take it seriously. Where's your brother? Where's your brother?
He's having been like
I need to talk to him. Bring him the phone. That goes for everyone, please. Do not be using your phone in my class to do other things. And then your mommy and your daddy messaging me, oh, they're not paying attention. They're not doing it. Come on. This is not a babysitting club. You have to be sending in your work, doing your work properly, paying attention, and not being on your phone doing other things. That don't make no sense. All right, y'all understand me?
Yes, sir.
Sir. Yes,
Excuse
sir.
me, Mr. Petit.
Yes.
The whole thing is one big rectangle as well, right?
Yes, that's what we call a rectangle. That's why we call a rectangular plane.
Oh, and I too I have like when I finish drawing it, I think I have like some questions because I fully understand it.
No problem. Where's Vincent? Vincent, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Did you send me the work?
Which one?
I mean for the night.
No, sir.
Pardon?
No, sir.
Why is that?
I just not.
You just not come. Okay, so do you use your phone in my class?
No, sir. My phone definitely not true.
No, I mean in general, because your mommy tell me that you and your brother is be using your phone in my class doing other things. Is that true?
No, sir.
So
Not
you
all the time.
so you do it sometimes. You have to stop that. You and your brother, you all have to stop it. You have to actually do the work and stop being on your phone.
Yes, sir.
You understand me? Stop being on your phone. The only time you need to use your phone is if you're gonna take a picture of your work. All right?
Okay.
And that goes for everyone. Please pay attention. Don't be on your phone watching status and going on TikTok. Don't do that. Don't do that. You only have one life. Come on, don't mess it up. Please don't mess it up, man. All right?
Yes, sir.
Don't mess it up. Actually pay attention, get the information so you don't have to be in my class again. All right, let's move on. So let's do a great exercise on that. I think we're done. Y'all finished with that, or y'all still need me to send to go back on that?
I still got
I almost done.
Almost done.
Almost finished.
Almost done.
Quickly, you have to finish this. We don't have all day. Who's finished with this? Let me know who's finished.
Crimson.
Crimson.
Harmony.
You already
I
sending?
am.
You already sending the notes?
I am.
I'm finished.
Okay. For those of you who are finished, we're gonna do the great exercise. Those of you who are still working, quickly take a picture of this, and then we're gonna move on. Those who are working, quickly take a picture of this, and then we're gonna move on. Take a screenshot. Where's Doxia Smith? Doxia Smith, are you there? Doxia Smith? Where's Doxia? I can't hear you, Doxia. Can you type in the chat? Because I'm not hearing you. So make sure I type inside the chat, Doxia, because I can't hear you, honestly. Make sure that you are actually doing the work and not doing something else, all right? So let's move on. So we have, let's go. This is going to be grade exercise number 1. It's going to be based on what we just looked at, all right? All right, so write down these questions for me. Question number 1. And then we're gonna answer them together, right? Please don't take too long on this. It's supposed to be something that is smooth, nothing too rigorous, right? How many quadrants does the rectangular coordinate system?
Here's a Mr. Batik.
Uh-huh.
Is there some type of like abbreviation
What for what?
or shortened form of the rectangular
Coordinates.
coordinate?
The XY
system?
plane or the graph? That's all.
Okay, so thank you.
No problem. Is it 8? Is it 9? Is it 4? Or is it 10? How many quadrants? How many quadrants does the rectangular coordinate system have? Number 2. What is another name for the rectangular coordinate system? Are you writing these questions down? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
Is it A? Quadratic
Yes, sir.
equation. B. Epsilon. Is it C? XY plane. Or is it D? 3-dimensional. 3-dimensional. What is another name for the rectangular coordinate system? Okay, number 3. Number 3. What is the name of the main horizontal line? Number 4. What is the name of the main vertical line? Number 5. each point on the rectangular coordinate system let me just change that. Which comes first? Which, when writing the coordinates of a point, which comes first? Is it the x coordinate? Is it the y coordinate? Is it the y coordinate, or is it the z coordinate? Which one comes first? X coordinate, y coordinate, or z coordinate? Which one comes first? Number 6. Number 6. Wait, how many coordinates do we have? Which is the correct way to write down the coordinates of a point? Is it A, y, comma, x? Is it B, x, comma, y? Is it C, y, comma, x? Or is it D, x, comma, y? All right, those are our 6 little questions I want y'all to do. Write this down in your book. Kanan, what number you on?
Number 3.
Number what?
Number 3.
Satazia, what number you on?
Two.
You understand what you're doing? Satazia, you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Good. Tori, where's Tori? Tori? Tori, can you hear me? Tanaya, what number you on, Tanaya?
Number 4.
Number 4. You understand what you're doing, Tanaya?
Yes, sir.
Good. Brianna Moss, what number you on? Brianna Moss, what number you on?
I'm on number 5.
You understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
D'Angelo Smith, what number you on?
Speaking Mr. Bakir, I'm done.
Who's that speaking?
We're going.
Did you write the questions down?
Yes, sir.
Good. D'Angelo Smith, what number you on? D'Angelo Smith, what number you on? Where's D'Angelo? D'Angelo Smith, what number you on? Can't have from D'Angelo. Empress, what number you on?
Five.
What number you on, Empress?
5.
Excuse me,
5.
Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
When we doing this, are there horizontal and vertical lines that are there other ones that are not main? What
Yes,
does it
there
mean
are.
by that?
There are other ones. So you have the main ones. The main ones, what we call the X and Y axis. They meet at the origin. Destiny Taylor, what number you on?
4.
You understand what you're doing, Destiny?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Jaden, what number you on, Jaden?
Number 6.
Number 6. Markeo Green, what number you on? Markeo Green, what number you on?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Are you able to enable the chat, please, so I can put my answers there? I don't have my phone at the moment.
Oh, I didn't enable the chat. Okay.
Thank you.
You ready? Answer them.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Nerd finished.
You finished? Anyone else finish? Is there anyone else who's
I
finished?
am.
I am.
I'm all.
I am.
I'm on number 6.
Number 6.
I'm finished.
Okay, she's finished. Alea, you say you finished?
Yes, sir.
Rodrigo, what number you on? Where's Rodrigo? Rodrigo, roll, what number you on?
Pardon?
Rodrigo, roll, what number you on?
I'm finished.
You finish as well. Okay. And
I'm finished.
who said that? Malaya? Malaya, what number you on?
I am finished.
Malaya, what number you on?
I am already done.
You're completed as well. Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Are we supposed to write this down, right?
Yes, you're supposed to write this down. Supposed to write this down. All right, for those of you who are finished, let's answer these questions. I don't want us to take too long on this. Who else is still working? Who else is still working?
I am number 6.
I am.
Okay. Samaya, what number you on? Samaya, what number you on? That's Samaya. Samaya, can you hear me? We can't have Samaya. Okay, let's continue. The question says, how many quadrants, let's go on to number 1. How many quadrants does the rectangular coordinate system, it's supposed to say rectangular coordinate system, have? Color for this one?
4.
4. Very good. 4. Everyone should get that right? Y'all got that right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Number
sir.
2. What is another name for the rectangular coordinate system?
XY plane.
XY plane.
XY plane. Very good. XY plane. What's another name besides XY plane?
The quadratic equation.
Quadratic plane.
No.
No,
Cartesian.
Cartesian.
Plane.
Cartesian plane. Very good. Cartesian plane. And aside from the Cartesian plane, we have what? So we have rectangular coordinate system, XY plane, and Cartesian plane. What is the name of the name of the main horizontal line?
X-axis.
X-axis.
X-axis. Very good. X-axis. Good. What is the name of the main vertical line?
Y-axis.
Y-axis.
Y-axis. Very good. When writing the coordinate of a point, which comes first? The X coordinate, Y coordinate, or Z coordinate?
X coordinate.
X coordinate. Very good. X coordinate. Anyone got all right so far?
I
Yes.
did.
I did.
I did.
Let's do number 6, the moment of truth. Which is the correct way to write down the Which is the correct way to
D.
write down the coordinates of a point?
D.
It's D. It's D.
D,
It is
X,
D,
Y.
X, Y. And
You almost throw me off on that one.
with the parenthesis,
Yes,
I did.
not with, why is it not this? Why is it not this?
Because
Because
Y
the
is
Y is
first.
before
Y
the
is
X.
first.
But why is it not this?
Because it's not a parentheses.
Comes first before the Y.
No, for B.
No,
What's the
it's a
problem for
It's
B?
Because it's like
not a parentheses.
It's
It's not a
square
parentheses.
brackets. It's supposed to be
Brackets
above
instead of
the
parentheses.
regular brackets.
Yeah, it's like box brackets or square brackets. How about this? What's wrong with this?
It's a box bracket.
It's
Plus
curly
it's
brackets.
wide.
Curly
And it's the
brackets.
wrong order as
Curly
well.
brackets.
What do we use curly brackets for? Y'all can remember?
Members
Sets.
of.
Sets.
Yeah, members of.
Sets.
Oh yeah. Oh.
All right, sets. We use curly brackets for sets. So, anyone got all right?
Yes,
I
sir.
did.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Alex, where's Alex?
Yes, sir.
Alex, where are you? Are you actually doing the work? What are you doing?
All right, Ned.
What number you on? Did you actually finish?
I'm on number 6 right now.
Did you get any of them right?
Yes, sir.
You sure? I don't even see your work. You have to send me your work. Alex, what are you doing?
Excuse me, Mr. Petty.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to have to leave early. I'll send in my work.
No problem. That's fine.
Thank
Yes, quickly. So, anyone got all right? Let me know if you got all right, please. If you got all
I
right, let
did.
me know.
I did.
Yes, sir.
I did.
Only 3%? Anyone else?
I did.
I did.
You too.
You finished before I can finish. So yeah.
Did you answer any?
Yes, sir. I answered up to 5.
I did.
Tatiana, where's Tatiana? Tatiana, can you hear me? Where's she?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you change your name? So it can actually,
I have to go out and come back and change my name.
yes, you have to do that. I've been telling you that. I've been telling you to do that from a long time. Why don't you listen? What's happening? What's your problem? You have to change your name. I keep on telling you this name thing with the dot, with the dot and apostrophe and exclamation mark. You need to have your right name, Tatiana. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, change that. Why would you do that? Why would you, I don't get it. Do we understand this? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's go ahead and actually get into the grid of things, right? So this is the best part. Like this is the best part. This is where we get to actually do the work. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to let me just put here. I want us to actually plot some points. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to put here plotting points. So I want us to actually plot points together. So what you're gonna need to do first things first is you're gonna need to draw this graph. All right. If you don't draw the graph correctly, you're gonna be in plenty trouble. So make sure draw the graph properly. Or if you have a graphing paper, hey, it's good. So when you draw your graph, right, you're going to make sure that the y-axis has 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure they are evenly spaced. All right. And then, so 6 on the top, that's positive 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the bottom for this XY plane, the bottom is always going to be negative. So it's going to be -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. And then to the left is going to be negative as well. So it's going to be -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. And then to the right, it's going to be positive. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the first quadrant. This is the second quadrant. This is the third quadrant, and this is the fourth quadrant. All right. Please draw that for me. And when you finish drawing, let me know when you're finished, so we could actually plot the points. All right, so go ahead and please draw this for me. So please draw it. Xavier Cooper, are you drawing this? It's Xavier Cooper.
Yes, sir. I try my best right now.
Okay, good. Tatiana, are you drawing this? Tatiana, are you drawing this?
Yes, sir.
Good. Aiden Bethel, are you drawing this?
Yes, sir.
Good. Simone McKinney, are you there? There's Simone.
Yes.
Are you writing this down? Do you understand what I taught previously? The first
Yes.
slide? Okay. You're writing this down, right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. And then
So see,
Samaya, go ahead.
Why is it called a rectangular coordinate system?
That's a good question. I keep on thinking about that. I'm like, because these are squares. So
They must be thinking like, quadrilateral.
quadrilateral.
Yeah, quadrilateral is.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm gonna look it up right now. Because I never thought about it. We always call it rectangular coordinates, but why would they call it that? Seeing that these are like squares. So Daisy, are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is anyone finished? So I can move on.
I'm finished.
Who's
I
finished?
am.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
My graph paper don't have that line with the numbers in the middle.
So you have to actually write the numbers inside. Okay. What's his name?
Yes, sir.
Antoine. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, so let's actually plot these points, right? So please make sure that your stuff are evenly distributed. Please make sure that's the case. Make sure that's the case, please. All right. So the instructions are very simple. We wanna plot the points that are on the graph. So let's go ahead and do that. So that's the instructions, right? So plot and label. That's what we want to do. We want to plot and label the points on the graph. And we have the point A, which is 2, 4, B, which is 5, 3, C, which is 6, 6, D, which is -3 and 4. Okay. Write that down for me, please. Oh. Oh, I thought about that. Squares are rectangles.
What?
Yeah, squares are special rectangles.
Or do you mean rectangles are made up of squares? Because I don't understand.
No. Okay, so yeah, square.
No, brother, a rectangle is brethren of a square.
No, like if you anyway, let me just explain it like this. You see this half right there? You see this half, right? Kanan?
Yes, sir.
This line, which is the x-axis, cuts the whole entire graph into 2 rectangles.
Yeah, but then the y-axis and then just makes 4 squares.
No, but the y-axis cuts it into 2 rectangular halves too. So that's why they call it a rectangular coordinate system. Not that the individual boxes are squares. I mean, are rectangles, because these are squares. But the axis is cut the whole square box into 2 rectangles. All right.
Yes, sir.
Understand that?
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so 2, 4. How are we gonna plot 2, 4? Does anyone know how to
FY.
plot? Does anyone know how to plot 2, 4?
do. I do.
Go
Sure.
up by
Quadrant
up
one.
by
Let's go to
two.
quadrant one.
No, go across
to
by
first
2, then
quadrant.
go up by 4. I
Okay,
think.
so 2, 4 is gonna be right here. Now, how did I get that? So let me show y'all. So 2, 4. Remember, we always start with the what? X first, right? So it's going to be, this is 2. So we're gonna move over twice. It's gonna be what? 1, 2. You see that? And then it's 4 up. So it's gonna be what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that make sense to y'all? Let me call this one
Yes,
A.
sir.
A. That's the point 2, 4. Do I need to do that again, or that's pretty straightforward?
Yeah, one more
I
time.
think I understand it.
Do it again. Do it again. Okay, let me do it again. All right. So let me erase all link. So we have 2, 4. 2, 4. The 2 is the x-axis, so it's gonna move over twice. It's gonna be 1, 2. That makes sense. And then the 4 is the y-axis. Since it's positive 4, we have to move up. So it's gonna go what? How many times? 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we call that point A. All right, A. Do y'all understand that? Let me know, please, before I
Yes,
move
sir.
on. Do y'all understand that? Let me know before I move on. I need everyone to answer me, please.
Yes, sir.
before I
Yes,
move on.
sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
All right. Kiajani, I didn't hear from you.
Yes,
Caleb,
sir.
I didn't hear from you. Lavender Johnson, I
Sir.
didn't hear from you. Let me know if y'all understand. Liliana,
What's up?
let me know, please, if y'all understand.
I understand.
Good. So that's A. All right. That's how we get A. Okay. That's the point A. That's the point A. Then let me just do this right now. It's going to be A.
Wait, so like we drawn it with the same three lines you did, or are we doing
No,
it
no,
with
no,
straight
no, no.
line?
You don't need to draw those lines. Those lines are not important. They're just for this is A.
Too
Okay.
late.
All right, now we need 5, 3. Did anyone plot 5, 3 yet? 5, 3. So 5, 3 means we're gonna go over 5 times to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3. That means 3 above. 1, 2, 3. Does that make sense? Let me know, please, if that makes sense to you.
Yes.
Yes. Nope.
Nope. Someone said no. Oh,
That that was my little brother in the background. My bad.
who's that speaking?
Isaiah Brown.
Yeah, little brother said something else. All right, 5, 3. So it's gonna be what? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 3. 1, 2, 3. So 5, 3. The point 5, 3. Okay, and then we're gonna call this what? This is A. We're gonna call this one what? B. 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 All right, B. All right, 5, 3. Let me erase this. Erase all link. So it's gonna be B. B. All right, do y'all understand how I got B? Let me know if y'all understand how I got B, please, before I move on.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are the points
Really
supposed to
easy,
form
really.
a horizontal Y? What do you mean, Condoleezza? Oh, you say never mind. Okay. Good. Now I want you all to do C by yourself. C is 6,
I
6.
did see.
You already did C? Anyone
That's
else
all.
did C? Do C by yourself. Do C by
I
yourself.
already did.
You
I
did?
did C and
You already did
I
C
did
and
C
D?
and D.
You did C and D?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Y'all are very smart. So C is going to be what? Just we're gonna move over how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're gonna move up how many times? 6 times.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That makes sense?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Good. And so it's gonna be C. It's gonna be C. All right. So this is A. A is 2, 4. We have the 2 here and we have the 4 here. B is 5, 3. We have the 5 here and then we have the 3 here. C is 6, 6. We have the 6 here and we have the 6 here. All right. Next, we have D, which is a -3 and 4. And so we're gonna do is we're gonna go to -3. Notice negative is on the left-hand side. We have to deal with that on the left-hand side. So -3 is gonna be what? -1, -2, -3, and then 4 up. So it's gonna be what? 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. All right. That's what? A, B, C, and D. And then we're gonna label it. We're gonna label it what? Label it D. Do y'all understand how to do this? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir. I learned this in like 5th grade.
Okay,
I
good.
did this in 9th grade.
Good, perfect. Empress, you say you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Good. Satasia, do you understand how to do this? Where's Satasia?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how to do this? Yes or
No, sir.
no?
No, sir.
All right, so let me start with A. Notice that A, what is A? A is what?
2, 1, 4.
2, 4. So since it's
2,
2,
4.
4, that means that we have to move over twice. 1, 2. You see the 2, right?
Yes, sir.
And then we have to go up 4. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
And then B says 5, 3. 5, 3. That means that we have to go over 5 times, right? So it's gonna be
Yes,
what?
sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3. So 5, 3, and then we're gonna move up twice. It's gonna be what? 1, 2, 3. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right. Let's move on. Let me give you all the rest because we have a lot more to plot. Should I just give you all the rest, or we could just do them slowly together?
Just,
Give
I
us
think
the
you should give us the rest.
Give
I
you all
think
the
you should
rest,
give us the rest, give us some time to do it, and then go over it with us.
and then go over it like that. You sure y'all ain't gonna embarrass me, right?
We're sure.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Oh
Yes,
boy.
sir.
Don't embarrass me now. This is going to be I have up to 11. 11. Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Is
Oh.
it 4?
I blinked and they were just there.
Yes. You asked for it. Okay, so
Well, we're all cooked.
Instant regret.
I know, right? D'Angelo Smith. Where's D'Angelo? D'Angelo Smith, where are you? Where's D'Angelo Smith? Please don't hide. Jeremiah. Where's Jeremiah Rule?
Mr. Batik, why are we doing this? I keep thinking of multiplication and subtracting, how these numbers together.
Oh, no, no. Jeremiah Rule. Where's Jeremiah Rule? Jeremiah Rule, where are you?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how to do this?
Yes, sir, again.
You're getting it. I don't know if you understand. Let's do E. What is E? What does E say? What does E say, Jeremiah?
5/2. Like 5.
Negative 5. Negative 5. Negative 5,
Negative
comma 2.
5, comma 2.
Good. So we're gonna go to negative 5 on the x-axis. It's gonna be what? Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4,
5.
negative 5. Then we're gonna go up 2, right? It's gonna be
Yes, sir.
1,
You can put it by D.
2, right there.
Yes, sir.
That makes sense? And what we gonna call it?
You'll call it negative.
No, what letter?
2.
What letter?
By E.
E. Very good. We're gonna call this one E. Did y'all get E? If y'all got E,
I'm
please.
currently writing it down.
Yes, sir.
Good. E.
Yes,
Now,
sir. I just had to write down the ones for the rest of the rest that you just added. So for E, I didn't have the chance to do those others.
do it one at a time. So you would have a time, the chance to do it. Do it one at a time. We'll do one and then do it. Then do next one and then do it. Jeremiah rule. Let's do number 6. What does number 6 say? Jeremiah rule, number 6. There's Jeremiah. Where is Jeremiah? And then he disappears. Who wants to help me with number 6?
Me.
Go ahead, Crimson.
Okay. So for number 6, we would go to like the negative 3
Yes.
to the no. Next side.
Which side?
So like go down like basically 3 times. So it'll be like from now. So 1, 2, 3 until you align it to with the next. No, negative 2.
Negative 2. Then go down, right? 1,
Yes, sir.
2. Right down?
Yes, sir.
Good. So this is gonna be, oopsies. This is gonna be negative. So negative 3, negative 2. Remember I told you all that the third quadrant, all the coordinates are negative? And that's exactly true because
I'm done.
you're finished? Okay, anyone else is
Yes, sir.
finished?
I'm done.
I am.
This is number 4. That was abrupt. That just was a deep, I'm done. Like, okay, sure. Okay, negative 3, negative 2. Good. Then then G. What do we have for G? We have what? Negative 4, negative 6. So we're gonna do, we're gonna go to negative 4, and then we're gonna go down to negative 6, all the way down to negative 6. Boom. And so we have negative 4, negative 6, like that. So negative 4, negative 6, and we're gonna call that G. Negative 4, negative 6. We're gonna call that F, G, 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 G. Wait, negative 4, negative 6. Negative 4. Negative 4, negative 6. Good. Then we have, so again, negative 4, negative 6. And then we have H. H is going to be 3 and negative 4. So 3, 3, and negative 4. That's that. So 3 and negative 4. 3 and negative 4. We're gonna call that H. So 3 and negative 4. 3 and negative 4 is gonna call that H. Call that H. So 3 and negative 4, we're gonna call that H. And then 0, 0. Where's 0, 0? That's the point 0, 0. Where is the point 0, 0?
In the center.
Middle.
In the center. We call that the origin, in the middle. All right, the point 0, 0. And that's going to be I. I. And then we're gonna go to J. J is 0, 5. So 0, 5 means that we start at 0 and we go 5 down, 5 across. So 0, 5 is going to be right here. That's 0, 5. And this is going, we're gonna call this what? We're gonna call this we're gonna call this J.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't the 5 in the Y placement?
That's correct. Up, you're right. This would be 5, 0. So you're right. This is up here. That's correct. 0, 5. That's that. And then 4, 0. 4, 0 is going to be 4, 0. 4, 0 is going to be here. 4, 0. It's going to be K. It's going to be K. All right. Good. Do you all understand this? Let me know if you all understand this, please.
Yes, sir.
Surprisingly, yes.
Yes, sir.
Surprisingly. Math is easy. Don't make it hard. Told you. All right.
Math is easy, don't make it hard.
All right. Take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Now, when we get to
Daddy, charge it.
phone's supposed to be charged. Is anyone who do not understand this? Let me know if you do not understand this.
I'm just supposed to like connect the dots or something.
I have
We're
a
not-
question.
We're not connecting. We're not drawing lines yet. Go ahead.
Even if I put the I think that was number 10 was 0, 5. If I put that across on the top on the 5, positive 5, will I still get that wrong?
Yes, that's wrong because if you put it here, what that's actually saying is 5, 0. That's not 0, 5. Here would be 5, 0. Okay, 0, 5 means that you start at the origin and you go 5 up. That's 0, 5. 5, 0 means that you are here. You go 5 across. Okay, so be careful. That's a distinction right there. Understand that?
Okay, thank you. Yes, sir, thank you.
Good. Yeah, we're not plotting, we're not doing lines yet, so we have to do lines. We're not doing lines yet. In fact, that's what we for 721. Let's do it. We're gonna do line graphs, or maybe we should just do.
What's that?
You know what line? Everyone knows what line graphs is. Line graphs is not easy at all. It's not hard at all. At all.
I do not know what that is, Mr. Betty.
Okay, we're gonna do it right now.
I
So
think I would have but I can't remember.
yeah, so line graphs, what I'm gonna do, so we already know how to plot points, right? So now let's use the points to draw actual graphs. And then there's only one problem with stuff like these. Only one slight problem. Just a slight problem. Slight. Okay, slight. And the very slight problem is you just have to draw a lot. That's the only thing. But aside from that, we're good. Okay, so you already know how to plot these points. Let me give you all a quiz on this and then we can go to line graphs. That sounds good, right? So let's do a
Yes,
quiz
Mr.
on this.
Petit. For line graphs, we have to be drawing a chart like this.
Yes. Yes. Slight problem. None too hard for you, right?
I can't wait till I get my graph paper because I don't these squares ain't all of them ain't even.
Okay, so rectangular coordinate system. Let's go ahead and do that. I want to do a quiz on that. So I'm going to put the quiz inside the chat. We already know what to do. It's gonna be out of 20, so you have to get you have to get at least a what? 18? No.
16?
16. Yeah, 16. Once I put the quiz inside the chat, you have just put started and you could start the quiz. All right. It's going to be in the chat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You could start the quiz. Just put started inside the chat. Let me repost it for those of you who did not hear me. I need everyone to do the quiz. Everyone need to do the quiz. Put started inside the chat, please, to let me know that you started the quiz. The goal is to get at least 16. All right, 16 out of 20. That's the goal. All right. You want to get 16 out of 20 at least. The goal is to get 16 out of 20. All right. Okay, so where is Asia Moxie? Can you hear me? Where's Asia Moxie? Asia Moxie, can you hear me? Have you sent in your work? And are you doing the quiz? Asia Moxie. All right. And Ajani, have you sent in your work? Ajani? And are you doing the quiz?
I just
Very good, Shania Mitchell. Shania, did you send in your notes already? Shania Mitchell, have you already sent in your notes? Where's Shania? You have to use the mic. You have to use your mic. Your mic is working. You can't unmute. What? Okay. Shania got all right. Jaden Branchador. Very good. He got all right. Caleb Higgs got all right as well. Very good. Alex Delaveau, how did you get a 14? Come on, you have to do it over. Crimson, how you got 18? What is that?
So wait, I have to redo it.
No, but I want you to get a 20 out of 20.
I'm gonna redo it. Now I need
Aaliyah,
to get 20 out of 20.
Aaliyah, very good. Cameron, very good. 20 out of 20. Ralph, very good. Rodrigo, very good. If you've already done the quiz, what I need you to do actually is take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp if you've already done the quiz. All right. Empress.
So,
You was gonna message me something? What happened?
oh no, I was trying to take the picture with Sunset. It came out blurry.
What happened to your graph? Why does your graph look like that?
You see, she's using my phone.
All right, finished.
No, your graph itself, it need to be aligned more. It's a lot of squatches.
Maybe.
So the next time you need to draw it neatly, okay?
Yes, sir.
Malaya Major, where's Malaya Major? Malaya Major. Malaya Major, where is she? I can't take images right now. I'm writing them down. Okay. Malaya Major, where is she? Can't have a Malaya. Oh. Malaya?
Yes, sir.
Very good on your quiz. Ethan, very good. Brianna Moss, very good. Liliana, very good. Antoine, 20 out of 20. Okay. That's Antoine.
All right, y'all.
That's your first 20 out of 20, right? In my class.
No, sir. No, sir.
I'm done.
Anyone else finish? Tavari, very good. Aiden Bethel, very good. Trayvon, very good. Patrick, I just was gonna say nobody got up nothing lower than my passing mark. But you got a 14, my Patrick. You need to redo your quiz. Akira, please redo your quiz. Xavier Miller, Xavier, what happened?
Okay, I redid it. Let me check it,
Come on,
please.
Xavier, this is too easy for that. Too easy. Crimson, thank you. Very good. Lavender, 20 to 20, very good. Frambergy, very good. Excellent. Simone, very good. And Isaiah, very good. Chevette, very good. Asia Moxie, very good. Jervin, very good. They just keep coming in. Keep them coming in. Aikisha, very good.
I got a 20 out of 20.
Let me check that. Let me verify. Let me verify. Akira, please redo your quiz. Randolph. Where's Randolph? Randolph?
Yes, sir.
You need to redo your quiz, okay?
Okay.
And it's not okay. It's either yes or no, sir. Malaya, very
Yes, sir.
good. Patrick, very good. Okay. So that's our quiz. Some people are still doing it, but I have to move on because we have to. Miles Taylor, very good. Tanaya, 16. Markeo, 16, very good. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, so good. Now, what I want us to do is I want us to go ahead and plot these points. So, so let's look at this example. So, let's say that. Do we have time? I want us to actually do this. So, this is going to be our example. So let's write this down. Example. That's the example number 1. Oh, yeah, in this line
There's
graph stuff.
something in the graph book or something to write in a notebook.
This is notes first, and then we're gonna do the graph.
Okay, thank you.
So this is a meteorologist kept track of the average temperature in Minneapolis for a full year. Use the data. So you want to use the data. Use the data in the table to complete the line graph. All right, use the data in the table to complete the line graph. Or should I say to construct a line graph? Use the data in the table to construct. That's what I should say. Use the data in the table to construct the line graph. All right. A line graph is just basically plotting the points. And then once you finish plot the points, then you join them with a line. All right. So we're gonna have the draw table, and on our table, we're gonna have the month and the temperature. Okay. The month and the temperature. So in February, it was in Minneapolis 20 degrees Fahrenheit. In April, it was what? 50 degrees Fahrenheit. In June, it was 70 degrees Fahrenheit. In August, it was 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And in October, it was also 50 degrees Fahrenheit. All right. Does that make sense? Let me know, please. Liliana, where's Liliana? Liliana, are you writing this down, Liliana?
Yes, sir.
Good. Makaya Roca, are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Good. Miles Taylor, are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Good. Kyla Welchcomb and Kylie. Are y'all writing this down? Kyla and Kaylee? Are y'all writing this down? Kyla and Kaylee. And Kylie. Are y'all writing this down? Where's Kyla and Kaylee? Can y'all hear me? Kyla and Kaylee. Empress, I see you. Where's Kyla and Kaylee? Kyla and Kaylee, can you hear me? Did y'all send in your work? Kyla and Kaylee, did y'all send in your work? Okay, I see Kyla on. Kyla and Kaylee, did y'all send in your work? And if you want me have to buy something, I'm still writing it down. Y'all might have to start working, man. This is not gonna be good. I need to hear from y'all. I have to hear from y'all. Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yes.
On the quiz, it said I get 18 out of 20, but I got one wrong.
Yeah, one counts for two. Are y'all done with this? Writing this down?
That's a little bit.
Yes, almost.
Okay. So let's go ahead and look at the graph. So you want to draw a line graph for this, right? So the first thing we need to do is we need to construct the graph itself. So the graph itself is going to look like this. So we're going to have on the y-axis, we're going to have the temperature. So on the temperature is going to be on the y-axis. And the x-axis is going to have the months. So February, April, June, August, and October. So the x-axis is going to be the x-axis is going to be the months, and the y-axis is going to be the temperature. Do y'all understand that? Let me know, please, if y'all understand that.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me,
Yeah,
Mr.
Hold
I
on,
think
yes, sir. Oh wait, yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Should I draw the graph in my graph book or in my regular notebook?
In your graph book, if you have one.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
I'm going to leave early today because we're going to pick out our Christmas tree.
Okay, no problem.
All right, good night.
Good night. Damari, are you writing this down? Where's Damari? Damari, can you hear me? I can't hear from Damari. Jermaine, can you hear me? Jermaine Moxie. Can you hear me, Jermaine?
Yes, sir.
Are you writing this down, Jermaine?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what we're doing so far, Jermaine?
Yes, sir.
I'm not hearing from Kylie. Kylie, I don't see your notes and I don't see your work. And Kyla, I only see the first page. So y'all need to figure what y'all doing in the back there and actually get the work done.
Mr. Petit, am I drawing that in the graph book as well?
Yes, you could draw this in your graph book too.
Thank you.
You draw the graph. Yeah, you could draw the graph in your graph book. Kyla and Kylie. Where are you? Yeah, answer your phone. Why are you not answering your phone? Answer your phone. Your phone is right in front of you. Answer your phone. Okay, so we done with drawing this graph, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Your phone isn't ringing. Kyla, I'm calling your phone.
Hold on, Mr. Medina, I ain't finished yet.
I mean, your phone is not ringing. Not you, Cameron. Not you, Cameron. I mean, Kyla. Kyla, answer your phone. Okay, so Miles Taylor, are you finished with this? withdrawing this? Where's Miles Taylor?
Richard.
Are you finished withdrawing this?
All finished.
Say it again.
It's all finished.
Okay. And Jervin, you finished writing this down? Kyla and Kylie, I need to see y'all notes. Y'all are not sending in the
I'm
notes.
sorry, someone finished. Oh.
Kyla and Kylie, y'all need to send in your notes. Don't worry about the call coming through. What you need to do is you need to send in the notes. Not just you, where's your sister? Kylie, you have to answer me, Kylie. I don't understand why y'all two are not sending in your work. Both of you need to send in your work. All right, so Nico roll, can you hear me? Where's Nico? Nico roll, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Are you done writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Anyone else finish writing this down so we can move on?
Yes.
Done yet, not done.
Who's finished?
Yes.
Who's finished?
No, sir.
Me.
Okay. All right, Jasmine Rose, are you there? Where's Jasmine?
Yes, sir.
Jasmine, are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
You ready written down, or are you still writing it?
I'm still writing.
Okay, so we have to actually plot these points in the same way that we plotted the points before. And that's how we're gonna make our line graph. So the first thing is we have that for February, right? So for February, what is the temperature for February? What is the temperature for February?
20.
It's gonna be what?
20 Fahrenheit.
20 degrees Fahrenheit, right? So the temperature for February is 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So we see 0. This is for February. We're gonna go all the way up to what? 20, right? So 20, and we're gonna put our dot.
Yes.
Does that make sense? Gonna put a dot. Then for April, what are we gonna go to? We're gonna go to what?
50 degrees
We're
Fahrenheit.
gonna go to what? April is what?
50.
50 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're gonna go to April, and we're gonna go up to what? 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. So February is 20 degrees Fahrenheit. April is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Then we're gonna go to June, right? And June is how much?
70 degrees
June is
Fahrenheit.
70. So for June, we're gonna go up to 70 degrees. All right, then for August, it's also what?
70 degrees
It's also
Fahrenheit.
70. So August is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. And then for October, it's also what? October is 50. 50. So 50 is gonna be right here. That's 50. So February is 20 degrees Fahrenheit. For April, it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. For June, it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit. For August, it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit. For October, it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And so if we just do the connections, that's how we're gonna form our line graph, okay? Just by connecting them. And remember, please use a ruler. Do not do it freehand, okay? And this will be our line graph to represent this information. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay, so let's actually plot. Let me just do it properly. So I did it with the red stuff. Let me actually do it properly. So we have to plot our points. It's going to be our first dot. This is February. We're going to put it what? Right here. Right now. Good. And then we're going to go to April. April, according to our graph, April is what? 50 degrees. So we're going to do April right here. April is 50 degrees. Then we got to go to June. June is 70. So June is 70. That's not good. June is 70. So let's go over here to June. June is 70. And then for August, we have what? 70 as well. And then for October, we have what? October, we have what? 50 degrees. So 50 degrees is gonna go here. 50 degrees. Okay. And so we're just gonna plot the points, not plot the points, we're going to connect the points on the line graph. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Connect the points. So it's gonna be
Shouldn't temperature have a capital T because it's the title of the line graph?
I don't think that's the most important thing right now. Okay, so we have 20, then 50, then June, then August, then October. All right, does that make sense to y'all? Let me know if y'all understand this. Let me know if y'all understand this, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do y'all have this written down already? Let me know if y'all have written down already.
Yes, sir.
I do.
Yes,
Have
sir.
it plotted?
I have the drawing, but I don't have the words yet.
Okay. Now for this, what I need you to do is take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Everyone needs to do that, please. Take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp for me. Calvin Hyla, are you finished with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, put an I inside the chat if you understand. Put an N if you do not understand. I want to know if
Hey,
y'all
I
understand
about to
this.
send it right now.
Okay, put an I inside the chat if you understand. Put an N if you do not understand. Okay. Where is Carmelo? Where's Carmelo? Carmelo? Where's Carmelo? Carmelo, I can't hear you. I want to know if you understand. Zion Davis, where's Zion Davis? Zion Davis.
Yes, sir.
You ready? Write this down.
Yes, sir.
Xavier, this is not a curve. Xavier.
Yeah.
Xavier Miller.
Yes, sir.
This is not a curve. Same
Okay.
thing with Empress. This is not a curve. It's not a curve. It's lines. All right. It's a line. That's why it's called a line graph. You have to draw straight lines across. It's not a curve. Very good. I think this Miles or Marks, one of them. Okay, do y'all understand this? Let me know, please, if y'all understand this.
Yes, sir.
So whenever it's called a line graph,
Yes,
you
sir.
have
Yes,
to
yes,
connect
sir.
the dots.
Yes, sir.
Whenever it's a line graph, you have to do what?
You have to connect the dots with straight lines.
You have to connect the dot with straight lines if it's a line graph. You have to. I mean,
That's
hence
it.
its
Thank
name.
you.
Hence its name. I don't understand. Kyla and Kaylee are not even doing my quizzes. So what are they doing in their class? Kyla and Kaylee, what are y'all doing? You're not even doing the quizzes. That don't even make sense. Come on, if you're gonna be in my class, you have to do the work. You have to do the work. Kyla and Kaylee, that's not good what y'all doing. Y'all have to do the work. You're not sending me the notes and you're not doing the quizzes. So why are you here? Come on, man. All right, I'm gonna give y'all another quiz. We only have 10 minutes to do that. Is that enough time?
Yes,
10
sir.
minutes should be enough
It
time.
should be sufficeable.
Say sufficeable. Say sufficeable. All right. All right, so please be careful with this quiz, please.
I'm scared. You've never given us a warning before.
Please be careful. It's easy, but be careful. Excuse me, go to first slide. All right, the quiz is going to be in the chat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please put started inside the chat. Once you've started the quiz, again, please put started inside the chat once you have started the quiz. It's out of 20, so make sure go ahead and get all done. It's out of 20. All right, it's out of 20.
You went first question out of 4 points.
All right. Kyla and Kylie, y'all have to send me your work. Can you send the
It's
link?
possible to make it 4 points.
Can you send on my laptop? Can you send me the link? It's loading on my laptop. Where's your sister? Where is your sister? I only hearing you responding. What happened to your sister? All right, once you
I just realized something.
what?
How is it saying full year, but it only showing us 5 months?
If she went to do something, she should be back. No, she can't be going nowhere. She can't be going there. She have to do her work. I don't understand this, man. Jonathan, very good.
Mr. Patel. Mr. Patel.
Go ahead.
Let's see what you say. Be careful on.
You see why I say be careful, right? You see why I say be careful, right? Yeah, be careful.
Twenty out of 20.
20 out of 20, very good.
I thought I did good, but I got a 12 out of 20. My jaw dropped.
12
Hold
out of
on.
20. Please be careful on my quizzes, on this quiz, please. Caleb, 8 out of 20. Wow.
I took the one a little too lightly.
I got a 16 out of 20.
16 out of 20. You have to get at least 16, at least 16. So if you got lower than 16, redo it. So Patrick, redo your quiz. Caleb, redo your quiz. Malia Major, redo your quiz. Malaya, do your quiz. Crimson, redo your quiz. Charlton, redo the quiz. Cameron, redo the quiz. Aiden, Bethel, wow. Aiden, redo your quiz, please. Antoine, this is the second quiz you passed in my class.
Exactly 16 out of 20.
I didn't go, Mr. Petit. I didn't go.
Brianna Moss, very good.
I got 20 out of 20.
Ralph, who got 20 out of 20?
Calvin.
What is the name?
Calvin.
Calvin Hyla. Winston's. I see this thing say 8 out of 20.
Because I had to redo it.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it.
So
Check my new grade though.
Bye.
Yes, this time I
Bye.
did way better.
Yes, you did way better. 20 out of 20. That's what we talk. Everyone likes a
I
redemption
got,
story. Very good,
I got
Akira.
16 out of 20. I
Very
got
good,
16 out of
Akira.
20.
Kyla, very good, Kyla.
Excuse me, Mr. B.
Patrick, how you get a 12 out of 20 again? A Leia, 12 out of 20? Where's a Leia?
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Excuse me, Mr. B.
Go ahead.
You could tell me what I get on it because I'm missing click out of it.
What's your name?
Empress.
Empress? Empress,
Yes.
Empress, 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 Empress. You never
Alright.
clicked submit?
I didn't?
I'm
I
asking.
clicked submit.
Oh, you got 16.
Okay.
16 out of 20. Not
Mr.
bad.
Matia Hank, like the second question is devious, man. I see where I messed up.
So you messed up, right? Okay,
I see
so
where I messed up.
Cameron, very good. Jervin, how could you get us 12? What is this? Joel Cooper, very good. All right. In the last 5 minutes of it, let me show you what Antoine, you redid it and get the same grade. Oh wow.
When I scroll back up, I miss and click yes.
No, yeah. I don't buy that.
Boy, I
I don't buy it. I don't buy that. All right. Line graphs. Okay, let me show you all the things. So is number 1 yes or no?
Nope.
No.
Why?
No. Because
no idea.
August is not at 80. August is not at 80 Fahrenheit.
August is
That's
at
70.
August is at, this one's supposed to say August at 80, right? But if you
Yes,
look at
sir.
it, August is what? 70.
70.
So it's
Same
not,
with your one.
it's no. It's
I
no.
get trick.
You got trick, right? Okay,
You got that
next.
right.
Mr. Petit, you want people my grade?
You got that right.
After 18 years, I don't know if I want to speak this grade. Look, you had too much time.
I only did it once.
Very good. Kylie, please redo your quiz. Alora, redo your quiz. And boy, Alea, this quiz doing you bad, boy. This ain't. I used the 20 or the 20s from you, Alea. Condoleezza, very good. Okay, the next one. Let's go to number 2. Does this line correctly display?
I got a 16 out of 20.
No, so
Very
this is
good.
where I messed up. This is exactly where I messed up.
Okay, does it display the right thing? If so, why not?
Because it's like on the graph, it stops at 21. It's not 2021, but like in reality, it stops at 2022.
Exactly. If you look at it, right? So 2009, 15 is good. 2012, 5 is good. 2015, 15 is good. 2018 is 0. 2021 supposed to be what? 20, but it's not. Y'all understand that?
It's
That's
15.
Yeah, so that's why they're wrong. Does the line graph correctly display the results in the table? A movie track ages. Okay, so this one for 1929. 1929 is 20, so that's correct. 1930 is 40. 1931 is 30. And 1932 is what? 60. Okay. So that's that. So make sure do that. Does the line correctly display the results on the table? Is this going to be so for January, sorry, let me show you. For January, it's 500, right? So January 500. For March, it is 900. So March is going to be 900. For May, it is 500. So May is 500. For July, it's going to be 800. July is 800. And for September, it's going to be 600. So September is 600. And That is
That's
correct.
right there.
No, this is just the quiz. We're just going over the quiz. And then, does the line graph correctly display the results on the table? So this one, 2010, is supposed to be 725. So 2010 is 725, that's correct. 2011 is 700. So 2011 is 700, that's correct. 2012 is 720. So 2012 is 720. 2013 is 710. 2013 is 710. 2014 is 700. Yep, 2014 is 700, and 2015 is 710. So, wait, 2015 is 710. This is wrong. 2015 is supposed to be 710. So this one is no. Yeah, no. All right, anyone got all right for this one? For the
I
quiz?
did.
Anyone got 20 out of 20?
Yeah, one wrong. Second time.
Anyone got 18 out of 20? 18 out of 20? 16 out of 20?
Me.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. All right, so we're gonna move on to religious studies and social studies. So if you're not doing those things, you can leave. We're gonna move on to religious studies and social studies.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. So we're gonna move on to religious studies and social studies. So if you're not doing those, then you can leave. Okay. Religious studies and social studies. Will be done. Good night. So let's go ahead and do this.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. So we're gonna be doing religious studies first, and then social studies. All right. So all right, so oh, we actually do thing for social studies first, right? We always do social studies first, right?
So yeah.
Okay, okay, good. All right, so what I want us to do is I actually want to give y'all a quiz. So y'all can see my screen or no? Y'all can see what it says?
Yes, sir.
sir.
Good. So I believe we did this before, you know, main event of Christopher Columbus' first voyage. Did I ever quiz y'all on that? I mean, should I?
No, sir.
I'm gonna see.
No, sir.
I'm gonna see right now if y'all did it. I just feel like y'all did this.
No, sir, we didn't.
No, y'all
We
didn't.
did the notes on
Y'all
it.
did the notes, but never the quiz. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all a refresher and then we're gonna actually do the quiz. So it shouldn't be difficult. All right. So let's go ahead. All right, so main events of Christopher Columbus' first voyage. So obviously you put your name in it. Y'all could see it, right? Y'all could see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Put your name in the chat for readers. I need readers. Put your name in the chat. I need readers. Put your name in the chat. Go ahead, Crimson, read number 1.
On what date did Columbus and his men embark on their first voyage from Palos, Spain? A. June 1492. B. August 3rd, 1492. C. September 9th, 1492. D. October 12th, 1492.
Very good. What y'all have for this one? What do you think it is? On which day did they embark on their first journey?
August 3rd, 1492.
Very good. August 3rd, 1492. Good. If you can't remember the answer, please put it down so you could have it. All right. Number 2. What her name is? Harmony. Number 3. Number 2, sorry.
Number 2. How many ships were part of Columbus' first voyage? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4.
Very good. So what are you gonna put for this one?
C.
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 C. What are the name of his 3 ships?
The Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
Santa Maria.
Nina,
Santa Maria.
Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria. Go ahead, Makeo. Excuse me. Read number 3.
Where was the rudder of the Pina repaired? A. The Caribbean. B. Canary Islands. C. Mediterranean. Or D. Azores.
Very good. What you go for that one?
B.
What we have for that one?
B.
B. The Canary Islands.
B.
B. The Canary Islands. Number 4. Antoine. I'm sorry, Alora. Alora.
On what date did Columbus begin keeping 2 ships logs, on
One of which.
one of which was false? A. August 3rd, 1492. B. September 9th, 1492. C. October 12th, 1492. D. November 3rd, 1492.
Very good. Which date did he keep 2 ship logs, with one of which was false? Which one for this one? On which
A.
date? Remember he had, I don't know if I taught you all this, but he had 2 ship logs, but one of them was not accurate. And he started writing that on September 9th, 1492. Antoine, number 5.
What did Columbus notice about the compass needle in the middle of the Atlantic?
Continue.
A. It stopped working. B. It pointed east of north. C. It pointed west of north. D. It was lost.
What y'all have for this one? What started happening to the needle?
C.
Say it again.
B or C, one of them.
It's actually B. It pointed east of north. East of north. Number 6, Jaden.
What did the sailors observe in the middle of the Atlantic on September 13, 1492? A. Freshwater sauce. B. Fresh-looking seaweed. C. An undiscovered island. D. A passing ship.
What did they discover, or what did they notice on September 13, 1492?
An island.
B.
No. Say it again.
B.
B. Fresh looking seaweed. So before they saw the island, Alea, they saw the seaweed leading up to it. And that's also gave them hope.
Yes.
Number 7, which of the following statements is true about Columbus's first journey? A, it took place in the Antarctic Ocean. B, Columbus faced many challenges during the journey. C, Columbus set sail with 4 ships. Or D, Columbus's logs accurately recorded the distance traveled.
You say true? B.
Which one of the following
B.
is true?
B.
It's true.
B.
B, very good. He had many challenges. Number 8, what did Columbus notice about the seaweed they encountered on September 16th, 1492? A, it was edible. B, it was fresh looking. C, it was a new species. Or D, it was a sign of land.
D, it was a sign.
Say it again.
D, it was a sign of land.
D,
Wait, hold on. Let me.
it was a sign of land, but what do you notice about it was fresh looking? Number 9, what was the sailors' reaction when they noticed the compass needle pointing east of north? A, excitement. B, fear. C, indifference. D, celebration.
Fair.
Fair. Very good. They were afraid. Number 10. Which ship experienced a broken rudder during the voyage?
B, the Pinto.
B, the Pinto. Very good. I think that's it. I'm gonna put this quiz inside the chat for you. Let me send this. You need to get a 20.
Oh, I get 20 automatic.
All right. Wait, don't start. Don't put started yet. I gotta put the name of the quiz. Social studies. All right, you can start now. Put started inside the chat once you've started. Anyone else who's not doing social studies but doing RK? Anyone who's not doing social studies but doing RK? Let me know, please. If you're not doing social studies but you're doing religious studies. Okay. If you're not doing social studies but you're doing religious studies, let me know, please. And no one? Everyone has doing social studies then. All right. Destiny? You're doing both Destiny?
Yes, sir.
Are you doing social studies or religious studies?
No, sir.
Okay, you can leave if you're not doing any of them.
Good night.
Good night. Some people here are doing both. Who is doing both? Social studies and religious studies.
I am.
All right. Okay, good. So if you're doing both social studies and religious studies, then I have to give you the religious studies quiz as well.
Yes, sir. I got an 18 out of 20.
18 out of 20?
Yeah, so.
18?
Yes, sir.
What you got wrong?
I got the one with September 3rd.
Okay. Once you get at least a 16, that's fine. If you're finished with the social studies one, I'm going to send you the religious studies one to do. I'm doing RK. So if you're doing RK, I'm going to send you the religious studies one right now. If you're doing religious studies. All right, that's the religious studies one. Now the religious studies one is on the death of Jesus. All right, so what did Jesus cry out while hanging on the cross? Is it A, Hosanna, B, Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani? Is it C, Father, take revenge? Or is it D, Ave Maria?
B.
B, Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani. All right. Number 2, that means, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? All right.
Excuse me, what language is that, yeah?
LOV or LOI?
Say it again.
Is it LOV or LOI?
Depending on who pronouncing it. Who is Joseph of Arimathea?
I get 20 out of 20.
You got 20 out of 20? Okay. Who is Joseph of Arimathea? Who is Joseph of Arimathea? Y'all never heard of him? Joseph of Arimathea. Was he
I press the X button for the social studies thing?
Was he a noble centurion? Was he a fisherman? Was he a member of Sanhedrin teaching council? Was he a procurator? Who was he? Joseph of Arimathea. He was he was the one who paid for, who gave Jesus's tomb.
Oh, so he's the member of the Sanhedrin.
He was a member of Sanhedrin council, yeah. Yeah. Number 3, how did Joseph of Arimathea respond to Jesus' teaching? He openly rejected them, he secretly followed them, he mocked Jesus, or he ignored them. How did he respond to Jesus' teaching? Joseph of Arimathea.
He secretly followed them?
He secretly followed them, yes. He secretly followed them.
For my answers, boy.
Number 4, how did Jesus react to the crowd making fun of him? A, he became angry and defensive. B, he humbly endured the pain. C, he laughed along with them. D, he cursed them.
He humbly endured the pain.
Say it again.
B.
He humbly endured the pain.
Very good. B, he He humbly endured the pain. Number 5, at what time did Jesus cry out with a loud voice on the cross? Was it at noon, 3 o'clock, midnight, or sunrise?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, 3 o'clock, yeah. Number 6, what did some people think Jesus was crying for when he said, Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani? Was it Elijah, Moses, David, or Isaiah? Y'all know?
David.
Say it again.
David.
Not David, no.
Elijah.
Elijah. Yeah, they thought he was crying for Elijah to save him.
Who's
Number 7.
Elijah?
Elijah was a prophet back in the day. Elijah was a very prominent prophet. He's the one who called fire down from heaven to burn down the sacrifice. He never saw death. He was translated in chariots of fire. You never heard about the story of Elijah?
Yeah. I just
Okay.
remember.
Yeah. Next, number 7. What does Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani mean? My God, when will you avenge me? My God, please forgive these people. My God, why have you forsaken me? My God, please take this cup of suffering away.
Let's see.
My God, why have you forsaken me?
Very good, sis. Good. What did the crowd say while waiting to see if Elijah would come to save? What did the crowd say while waiting to see if Elijah would come to Jesus' rescue? A, let me see if the angels come. B, let's wait for the earthquake. C, let's wait to see if Elijah comes. D, let's leave, it's a waste of time. C, very good. C. Number 9, why did Joseph of Arimathea ask Pilate for Jesus' body? A, to perform a miracle. B, to bury Jesus in a tomb. C, to offer sacrifices. Or D, to worship the body.
To bury Jesus in the tomb.
Very good, to bury Jesus in the tomb. Like I said, Joseph of Arimathea was the one who actually purchased. Well, he already had the tomb, so he allowed Jesus to be buried there. Lucky for him, Jesus did not stay dead. Number 10, what significant event occurred to the curtain in the temple? A, it caught on fire. B, it tore in two from top to bottom. C, it was replaced with a new one. Or D, it turned to gold.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Top to bottom.
It was tore from top to bottom. Yes.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
I'm finished with my social studies quiz, but I'm not doing religious.
Who's that?
Tanaya.
You don't do religious?
No, sir.
Okay, you can go. All right, so I'm going to put, did I put the religious studies in the quiz inside the chat yet? Did I do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if I already done that, I'm going to post it again. This is the religious studies quiz. You have to get at least a 16 to leave.
Got a 20 out of 20.
Already? How? Let me check this.
I started it directly after my social studies.
Oh, you started directly after social studies. Okay.
Mr. Petit, did you start about the quiz?
It's supposed to be done in the chat. I mean, it's supposed to be. Is Miss Morris here?
I have a 20 out of 20.
Miss Morris? Miss
Yes,
Morris, you
I am.
came. Oh, you came. You still made it.
The play just over.
Okay. 18 out of 20. You did the social studies one as well? Miss Morris, or you just did the RK?
Yes, sir.
You did the social studies one too?
No, sir.
Okay, let me send that to you. Only problem is that we already went over the questions, so
Mr. Petit, I got a 20 out of 20 on the religious.
I got 20 out of 20.
Me too.
did y'all finish with the RK as well? I mean the social?
Yes, sir.
What you got on it?
20 out of 20.
20 and 20? Let me
18
check.
out of 20.
Let me see.
I got a 16.
Antoine. 20 out of 20. Yeah, I see it. And then for RK, what did you get? 20 out of 20. Okay, good. You could go.
See, I got the 20 or the 20 and the 18 or the 20.
Very good.
I got a 16 out of 20 and a 20 out of 20.
Good.
I got an
Sure.
18 out of 20 and a 20 out of 20.
18 out of 20 and
20 out of 20.
that's good. Where's
Mr. Petit,
Sean?
we taking any more quizzes?
No, no more quizzes. Where's Sean?
Yes, sir.
Sean,
I got 20 out of 20.
why are you not coming to my classes? Your mommy keep on calling me, asking me, where are you?
Oh, it's,
Don't lie. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
Mark Jesus.
Will you be coming to my classes on time this time and
yes.
regularly?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can't be running after you for your own classes, Sean. Understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, you have to redo the RK quiz. All right, because you got a 10 out of 20. Redo that for me, please.
Yes.
I was asking if you did any notes.
Oh no, we just went over because we already did the notes but I never gave the quiz.
Okay.
But let me go over it for you. Akira, did you pass? Did Akira pass? Did Akira pass? Akira, what did you get? What did you get, Akira? What did you get?
Mr. Petit, when we done with the two quizzes, we can leave.
Yeah, if you pass the 2 quizzes, once you get 16 and above, you can go.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night,
Yes.
Mr. Pete.
Good night. Good night.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yes.
For class on Sunday, do I have to bring my book,
Which book?
my graph book?
Yes. That would be so helpful.
Okay.
16 is not Akira. 16 is a pass, yes. All right. No problem.
Mr. Petit, I finished all of my quizzes.
All right, no problem.
Good night, Mr.
Good night.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. Good night.
Any more quiz?
No, no, that's it. Oh, Cleveland,
Yes, sir.
can you not put the 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, please? All right.
What? 1 2 1 2 1 2.
On the
Email address?
yes.
Oh, sorry, I don't know my email address.
Just
so-
put if just if you want, if you just put your name again. All right.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Good night.
Good night. Miss Morris, did you ever get it finished?
I'm doing the
social now?
I'm doing the social right now.
Okay. The rest of you, are y'all finished? Let me know, please, with the 2 quizzes.
I finished.
Finish? Okay, you could go once you finish with the 2 quizzes.
Good night.
Good night. All right. I'm gonna sign off. Make sure y'all get at least 16.
Okay, sir.
All right, no problem.
I finished 2 of them.
All right, that's good. All right, have a
See
good
you
night.
next week by God's grace.
Yes, yes, yes.